The Marvin Lewis Community Fund is more than just an ordinary nonprofit. It's somewhere that kids' dreams can come true. I know from personal experience by volunteering and seeing the change at some of their events. The Marvin Lewis Community Fund is something that everyone can get involved in. You, just by volunteering, can make a huge difference in a child's life. I'm going to inform you about the background of the Marvin Lewis Community Fund, why I am so passionate about it, and how I'm going to get a full-time position there. The history of the Marvin Lewis Community Fund is where it all starts. Coach Marvin Lewis wanted to do something more than just coach his players on the field. He decided to start a fund to help inner-city Cincinnati students be encouraged and pushed to not just stay in school, but to do well in school. The fund puts on different fundraisers such as Football 101, which is an event where 450 women come to the Paul Brown Stadium and spend the day with the players, and they have a silent auction and a live auction, which is where they make most of their money. They also have an event called the Golf Classic, which is where the Bengals players spend a day playing golf with different individuals. Both of these events raise money for their outreach programs. Their biggest outreach program is Learning is Cool. Learning is Cool is the center of the Marvin Lewis Community Fund. This is the outreach program that gives all honor roll students something to look forward to. The video in my outline will give you a more personal look at what LIC is. After watching a clip from that video, I hope that you understand more about what LIC is and what it does for the community. Knowing this background information, I can now explain more in detail why I am so passionate about the Marvin Lewis Community Fund. The Marvin Lewis Community Fund isn't a nonprofit that you get cans for or you collect money for. Even though all those organizations are great and very much needed, the Marvin Lewis Community Fund gives volunteers, staff members, and students something even more: personal interaction. I have always loved volunteering and seeing the difference that I am making, and with the Marvin Lewis Community Fund, you see the change right in front of you with the students. It's eye-opening and heartwarming to know that these students are working hard and doing well and being supported by someone other than their parents and teachers. The Bengals team and coach are a big part in supporting the kids. They take time out of their week each Tuesday to go to the school and give the students a pep talk. They tell them to just keep working hard, and they get little gift baskets. They get personal with the kids and make strong relationships, which drives the kids even more to do better. Now that you see the reason why I'm so interested in the Marvin Lewis Community Fund, I'm going to explain how I can obtain a job here. I plan on working off my connections with volunteering and getting the required documents that I would need. I will turn in my resume and show them the passion that I have for the organization. In my interview, I hope to explain to them why I love the Marvin Lewis Community Fund and what I will bring to the table in their fund to make it even better. I will show that I'm determined and hardworking, and I have an open heart, which I think you definitely need to work at the Marvin Lewis Community Fund. Given all these points, you can see why I would love to work for MLCF in the future. You now know the background information of the Marvin Lewis Community Fund, why I want to work there, and how I plan on getting a job in this life-changing nonprofit. If you would have asked me 4 years ago what I wanted to do with my life, the Marvin Lewis Community Fund wouldn't have crossed my mind. But because of the University of Cincinnati and Cincinnati, I found my path, and I hope that I'm on the right track.